Hello everyone. Let us begin with the second part of this poem. That is the night mail. First part has already been covered in the first video. Please see that as well. Let's move to the second part. I will begin by reading the entire poem followed by the explanation. So let us start. Letters of thanks, letters from banks, letters of joy from girl and boy, receipted bills and invitations to inspect the stock or to visit relations, and applications for situations and timid lovers' declarations, and gossip from all the nations, news circumstantials, news financial. Letters with holiday snaps to enlarge, and letters with faces scrawled on the margins. Letters from uncles, cousins, and aunts, letters to Scotland from the south of France, letters of condolence to highlands and lowlands, letters on paper of every hue, the pink, the violet, the white, and the blue. The chatty, the boring, the adoring, the cold and official, and the heart's outpouring, clever, stupid, short and long, the typed and the printed and the spelt all wrong. Thousands are still asleep, dreaming of terrifying monsters or of friendly tea beside the band in Cranston's or Crawford's. Asleep in working Glasgow, asleep in well set Edinburgh, asleep in grey night Aberdeen, they continue their dreams, but shall wake soon and hope for letters, and none will hear the postman's knock without a quickening of the heart, for who can bear to feel himself forgotten? I hope while I was reading it, half of it became clear to you, because the second part of the poem even becomes more easy. It's easier than the first one. Let's begin with the explanation now. The first line: letters of thanks, letters for banks. That is, letter of thanks and from banks. Then you have, somebody must have thanked, so written a letter of thank you for whatever the person has done. Similarly, there is a letter from the bank. In today's time, you get notification. Back then, you got a letter. Letters of joy from girl and boy. That is from children. So, letter of thanks, letter from banks, letter of joy, and letter from children. Simple. Moving ahead. Receipted bills and invitations to inspect new stocks or to visit relations. That is, there are bills as well in this. So there aren't just letters, there are bills, there are invitations, there are also job applications. Okay, so there are receipted bills, there are invitation, there is an inspection for new stocks or somebody from your relation visiting you. This letter is to let you know that I'll be visiting you soon. So visit relation. In this you have applications as well. So job application, and also lover's declaration. Timid means somebody who's frightened to declare his love. So timid lover's declaration. And gossip from all the nations. So you have gossip and news, news financial as well. So personal news as well as financial news. News circumstantial, that is personal, as well as news which is financial. So you have gossips from different part of the nation. You have news which is personal, also news which is financial. Moving ahead. Letters with holiday snaps to enlarge in, that is holiday photos with personal doodles. Letters with faces scrawled in the margins. So there are these, scrawl means written or made in a hurry. So in the margins there are doodles which are made. Letters from uncles, cousins and aunts. So you have correspondence from family as well. Letters this we've done. Letters to Scotland from the south of France. That is, you have letters from distant places as well. Distant places from relatives with doodles, snaps, pictures, that is, snaps means pictures, news, gossips, letter from the lover, you have application, somebody who is going to visit you, or somebody who's going to check on the new stock. You will come and check on the new stock. Then you have receipted bills, invitation, joy, children, thanks, banks. Okay. So letters to Scotland from the south of France means from distant places as well. So it's not the letters which are just coming from one part of United Kingdom to the other. These are letters from different parts of the world as well. Then letters of condolence. Condolence, just a second. Yes, condolence means an expression of sympathy, especially on a death of somebody close. So that is condolence. To highlands and lowlands. That is letters from distant places, letters of condolence. Once written from different, on paper of different hue. Hue means color or shades. So in different colors or shades of paper, letters are written, not necessarily brown in color or blue in color, but in different shades they are. So they are pink, they are also violet, white, blue. These are the different colors that are mentioned here. The chatty, the boring, the adoring. These are again the variety of what? Tones. Chatty, boring, adoring. Right? The cold and official and the heart's outpouring. Again, different kind of content. So there are different tones as well as different content. In some, it is just official. This is to inform you that so and so. And some are heart to heart. Moving ahead. Clever, stupid, short and long. The typed and the printed and the spelt all wrong. So there are some which are official, then there are personal, some are boring, some are affectionate, some are long, some are short, some are stupid, whereas others are clever ones. Some are written, whereas others are printed. And then there are some in which all the spellings are absolutely wrong. Let's just have a quick revision of this particular stanza, a very simple stanza. So in this stanza, there is list the various type of mail carried by the train. That is from personal letters and financial documents to job application and love letters. So it highlights what? It highlights the diversity. Diversity of communication. The different emotions, you have different emotions that we could see here, and different tones, and of course the universal need for connection. Humans are called social animals. We need to connect to people. So connection and information. A lot has been written about information in terms of news. So this is what this paragraph talks about. So there is letter of thanks from bank, of joy from children, of bills, invitations, new stock which has been filled in, visit from a relative, application, love letter, letter of gossip. Then there are personal news, financial news, holiday photographs, faces which are being made on the corners, letter from relatives, letter from different part of the world, letter of condolence. You have letter written in different kind of papers, colorful papers. Then there are letters of chatting, there is letter which are boring, there are some which are adoring, some are official in nature, whereas some are extremely personal. Cold doesn't mean the temperature of it is cold, it means to the point, nothing much has been discussed. Then clever, stupid, short, long, typed, printed, misspelled. So these are the different kind of letters which are being carried by the train, the night mail. I hope this stanza is clear. Moving ahead. 1,000 are still asleep. 1,000 means many people. Okay, this is a figure of speech for children. I will do that separately. So I will make a separate video of just figure of speech and also themes. So please do watch those as well. Thousands are still asleep. That is, many people are still asleep as the train passes. And while they are sleeping, they are dreaming of terrifying monsters. Some are having nightmares. Or of friendly tea beside the band at Cranston's or Crawford. So others are dreaming of pleasant social gathering. Because it's written friendly tea. They're thinking that they are at Cranston. Cranston is a place in Rhode Island, that is in US, so it's known for its feast. And then there is Crawford. Crawford is a place in United Kingdom itself, and they're thinking of having tea there while the band is playing. Beside the band, right? The band is playing, they're having the tea, they're having their tea either at this place or here. So this is what they are dreaming of while the train passes by. Asleep. Now this is different, okay? Because thousands are asleep and they are dreaming at the moment. They are either dreaming of monsters or something friendly. So different kind of dreams people have. Some have terrifying dreams, whereas others have beautiful ones. Moving ahead, sleeping in working Glasgow. Glasgow is again a city, we have done it before. So people are sleeping in different cities, whether it is the well set Edinburgh or Glasgow or Aberdeen. Fine, these are the three places that are mentioned. So Glasgow we have discussed before. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland. It's written here well set, that is well built. Since it's the capital, so of course it is well built. Well built. Then you have Aberdeen, again a city in Scotland. So in the study city of Aberdeen, people are asleep. Grey night, sturdy. Grey night is known for its sturdiness. So asleep in working Glasgow, a place where people are always working, moving. So people are asleep in different cities. From the industrial Glasgow, this is an industrial place. If you remember, while the train was moving towards Glasgow, it came across printers, steam tugs, cranes. They all looked like gigantic chessmen. So this is an industrial place. So working Glasgow, asleep in well set Edinburgh, well built Edinburgh, and Aberdeen, which is grey night, that is, which is sturdy in its built. I hope this is clear. So we are talking about thousands who are asleep. Some are sleeping in Glasgow, the others are sleeping in Edinburgh, the others are sleeping in Aberdeen. So in different part of the country, people are asleep while the train is still moving. And they continue their dream. They continue to sleep. They remain in their dream state, but shall wake soon and hope for letters. They will soon wake up, and when they wake up, they will look forward Look forward for what? They will look forward for the letters, receiving these letters. And none will hear the postman's knock without a quickening of the heart. Please read this together. If you will read it separately, you will only get confused. And none will hear the postman knocks without a quickening of the heart. So the sound of postman delivering mail, the moment he reaches the door, the sound brings excitement and anticipation. The moment you get a notification, you get excited. Oh, whose message did I receive? Similarly, people when had a knock on their door, they were always excited to see the postman, thinking of, oh, who must have sent a letter? Let me just quickly open and read the content. So the sound of the postman delivering mail, the sound always brought excitement, quickening of the heart. That is excitement and anticipation. For who can bear to feel himself forgotten? So this poem, it ends, if you see here, it ends with the beautiful line that is that receiving mail makes people feel remembered. It makes people feel, please write it, feel remembered and connected. Emphasizing the importance of communication. All right. So as the train continues its journey, I'm talking about this part. So as the train continues its journey, thousands of people remain asleep, dreaming of various things. The poem, it mentions specific cities like Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, showing the widespread impact of the night mail, how it moves from one part to the other part. When people, they wake up, they eagerly anticipate what? The arrival of the mail. Again highlighting the emotional significance of receiving letters and that fear of or happiness of not being forgotten. So they feel connected. So this poem, The Night Mail, it captures the importance of what? Importance of postal system. Postal system in connecting people, efficiency, reliability of the services that they provide, and the human need for connection. So if you see, I have given you here and there, I have given you themes as well of the poem, but I am going to make a separate video just based on the themes and literary devices. So please stay tuned and do watch more videos, like, share with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you all. God bless you.